Hi, everybody. This is Alba Weinman,
And Antonio Sangio,
and we are in the Netherlands today.
Samaya. Once again, this is our fourth time here.
That's right. That's right. And we are going to be starting the Encounter with Your Soul transformational workshop tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and it will be the first time in the Netherlands doing that workshop. It was great when we did it at Bonsecures in the U.S., in Maryland.
Yep.
Now it's a turn for
Europe.
Samaya in Europe.
That's
yes.
right. And then in another week after that, we're going to be doing another introspective hypnosis class. And this one is going to be a very special one for us.
Correct, because it will be, I would say, the last time we do this in a retreat format. And what does that mean, Alba? What does that mean doing it in a retreat format?
You know, when we're here with all of our students doing this class and doing the workshop, we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with them. We spend the entire day with them, and then after dinner we spend more time, and it becomes a real bonding experience for everybody. So that's why we wanted to do the retreat format for a while, but we're going to be shifting it. This is the last time we're actually going to do it.
Right. To trying different ways of doing it, different formulas.
Yes.
To see what works better for everybody, right?
Yeah.
So, and that also applies for the class in Maryland at Bonsecures in May.
Yeah, and I've been getting a lot of emails and comments saying that you're kind of thinking about going to the introspective hypnosis class, you're trying to save money for it, really want to do it, but maybe in the future. This is it, okay? If you want to do a retreat with us in Maryland, sign up, because it's going to be the last one that we do there in this format. So if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, jump over the fence and sign up. And we were, Antonio and I were talking before this production here, this talk about what makes introspective hypnosis a lot different than other hypnosis techniques
And courses, right?
Yeah, and some of you may already be practicing hypnosis. You may be doing other techniques that others have taught you, and even hypnotherapists that are doing this. And this is a bit different. I took a hypnotherapy class. I am a certified hypnotherapist. I went through all the training, and this technique is very different than what I learned. And we don't have a book of scripts that we give you. It is very free flowing, and it's we give you everything.
Everything. So number one, there are no levels in our course. There's no introspective hypnosis course, introspective hypnosis level 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. We give you everything in one level in 6 days. If somebody is going to complain about something in our class or course, it will be about the amount of information we give them in 6 days.
Exactly. We give you a lot of information. Right. And I'm going to tell you something which I tell all the classes. Whenever Antonio learns a new technique, he's teaching it in the next class. So every class is getting more and more information.
Right. Whatever I learn, it influences what I'm already teaching, so I'm add a little bit of techniques to introspective hypnosis. If you took introspective hypnosis 3-4 years ago, it is not the same.
It's not the same.
Right? It's not the same.
No.
So again, no levels, and you might say this is a lot of information in 6 days. And you might feel that way, and you have all the right to do it. That's how I felt when I first learned the first technique that I learned. Yeah. And I noticed that within 2 or 3 months, I realized that I needed more. That what I consider overwhelming at the moment, 3 months later, I needed more. And that's how I kept learning other techniques, because every time I felt I needed more. Yeah. So we give you everything in 6 days, and you decide what level you want to be at, because it depends on the amount of practice that you invest. Now, people will say, and they email us, Antonio, how many sessions do I need in order to start practicing introspective hypnosis or charging for full sessions? How many?
Well, it's up to you.
Up to you.
It's up to you, because when I started doing hypnosis, I started charging as soon as I felt I was comfortable enough. I started first with donations, then a little bit more. As I got more experience, I charged more. But if you're thinking that you're gonna charge the same as Antonio or I am at the beginning, it's not gonna be like that, because your clients are gonna be really upset.
Right. You need to feel when you're ready. I cannot tell you when you're going to be ready based on X amount of sessions
Yeah.
that you practice. Once you feel comfortable with the technique, then you start charging for full sessions. Because if you start practicing and charging the full rate immediately and you are not ready, your clients will let you know that you are not ready, and that's not pleasant.
Yeah,
right?
you'll have let them down because they're expecting more, and you may not be at that confidence level yet. We have so many techniques that we teach you. I mean, basically, you go home with an entire toolkit
Right.
of things that you can use, but not every session's the same.
Right.
One session you may encounter issues that maybe started in the womb. Another session, you may be encountering a lost soul that is attached to your vibrational field. Another one, maybe you're having issues with family members and you need to work that out. Other things may be traumatic in a different lifetime. So each one of those things is a different skill. We also use stories. So there. Oops,
Right.
Sorry about that.
And you need to be prepared, because sooner or later you're going to run into those situations.
Mm-hmm.
People ask me, Antonio, is introspective hypnosis based on past life regression? It is not. We follow symptoms, physical, emotional, mental symptoms, patterns, behavioral patterns, looking for the event that originated them, and that could have taken place a few years ago, during adolescence, childhood, during the time in the womb, during a past life, and even after the death of a past life, because the soul, the spirit, starts making decisions even after disincarnating, right?
Yeah.
So some people will say, no, I just want to learn past life regressions. Here's the thing. We cannot control where our clients will go in a session.
Right.
You can learn past life regression, but if your client needs to heal something that happened in the womb, they will go there. And if you don't
Exactly.
have that technique, what are you going to do? I
Yeah.
am sorry, I didn't study that, just come out of a trance. No.
Some people do
we,
that.
we give you all the necessary tools, and I think that introspective hypnosis covers a lot of the aspects, because it is based on transpersonal psychology, knowing that we have occupied other bodies, knowing that we bring issues from other bodies we have occupied. For the spirit, life is only one, with experiences in different bodies. And from all of those bodies, what we call past life, we bring issues that might be unresolved and can be causing issues right now.
Yeah.
So we deal with all of that. Do we navigate past lives? Absolutely. But a past life navigation will be the result of the therapeutic work, is looking for the symptom, what is going to take us to that event what we call past lives.
Yeah, and one of the things that I get a lot of clients contacting me, and they are asking for certain types of sessions. I want a session to investigate why certain things are happening in my family, or I want to know something about my past life in Egypt and things like that. And we don't work that way. The soul is the one that takes you wherever it is that needs to be healed and resolved. So that's the type of things that you will encounter. And once you learn a technique, you're going to attract people that you're going to need to use that technique with. So if you're practicing one type of technique right now, something that you've learned a long time ago, and it's been working for you, once you learn this, what happens?
Well, you're going to attract those. It's like you need, as a practitioner, you need to decide who you are, right?
Yeah.
So in that case, if you go to an oncologist's office and see at the waiting room, what kind of people you're going to find there? People with cancer, right? If you go to, a pediatrician, you're going to find babies there. So based on our skills, we're going to attract those clients to us.
Yeah.
And I would say not only attract, but they are sent to us, as we have been told by spirit guides, that they are sent to us for specific reasons, right?
Yeah. That's something else that's really important for you to understand, is that we're doing spiritual work here. We're doing work with love. We're not doing this as a business. We're doing it from the soul. We're doing it with love. And it's very different than other techniques. It's a lot different than how other techniques are marketed. A lot of techniques market, oh, you're going to make, six-digit salary a year, or you need to at least see 5 clients a day, and you need to sign up for 5 sessions for each client, things like that. That's not how we work. We're working with the soul. We're working with love, and that's how we do our work. And I know there's a lot of people out there who feel the same way. They want to really express their love. They're here to help other people. And this is the type of work that you'll be called to do, because we love our clients. We're actually loving them as we're doing it.
Something that I didn't understand at the beginning, and I was getting messages through my clients in a trance, messages given by their loved ones or spirit guides saying you have to do this more for love. And I did not understand what they meant. What is love? A discount? Until I finally got it, and my sessions changed completely.
Yeah.
So we're at service. But Antonio, you charge. Yes, I charge because I need to pay bills. I need to be able to travel. I need to buy equipment. I need to pay for the internet. I need a place to live.
Yeah.
But money is not my main motivation, and it's not Alba's main motivation. We have seen people motivated just by money fail miserably trying to practice this technique or other techniques.
And that comes from the ego. Okay? There are many people charging lots and lots of money. They don't have as much in their toolkit that we're going to be giving you. That's done by the ego. So when you come to a class, an introspective hypnosis class, we're teaching it with absolute love, and we're teaching it so that you will do the same thing for your clients, and you will be bringing people now to you that will be attracted to the skills that you have. And this happened to me when I first started changing the way I did my work. If you look at my work from like 2015, 16, even 17, it was very different. I worked very differently then. And as I started getting more and more techniques, my work started to change. And now it's completely different than when I first started. Same with Antonio. So as you acquire more skills and confidence and practice, experience, you change.
You change. The technique changes, you change. We're not the same people we used to be when we started this in 2000.
And that's what's great about if you decide to sign up for the course. The next one is in Maryland, Marriottsville, Maryland. We do it in a beautiful place called Bon Secures.
Right.
And you can look on YouTube where we have some videos on it. And you'll be with us. What is it? Is it how many days is it?
6 days. 7 days.
7 days.
Bon Secures is 7.
So you'll be with us for 7 days. You get to bond. You're with people that are your people, and you really have a great time.
And just keeping in mind that at the end, introspective hypnosis is a technique. And to me, a technique is like a pen, right? You use the pen to write. But what are you going to write with that pen?
Yeah.
You're going to write based on what you have in your heart and what you have in your mind.
Yeah.
Another thing that this technique allows you to do is to project your essence, your true essence in your sessions, right? And the last item in the list is people ask if they can practice this online.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of people will contact me and will ask me, can you come to this city? Can you come to this state? Because they want a session. It's not necessary. We do this online. So there are the techniques that do not allow you to do this online. And, you're having a hard time getting clients to work on. Once you're finished with this, first of all, you're practicing with all of the students' family members. So they get to practice. You swap sessions. You get to do a lot of things, and you get to practice. And then from there, you start getting and acquiring other clients from anywhere in the world. And one of the most important things, I think, if you speak another language, Russian,
It's
Polish,
perfect because
Spanish,
you get access to those
French.
clients in different parts of the world depending on where they
Exactly.
are. You know,
Exactly.
you're offering a great service.
So we're providing you the techniques. You're the one who's going to say it in your language, and you'll be of service to other people in your
Yeah.
own culture. So I hope you will sign up. This is a beautiful place. And
We have a couple more spots.
oh
we
yeah,
just
we
opened
have.
a couple more spots.
We just opened 2 more spots
For this class coming here.
For this class, it starts what day?
It is, oh my
20th,
God,
right?
on the 20th.
On the 20th.
Yeah.
It starts on Sunday.
That's
the
Catherine
20th.
behind the cameras, my wife, by the way.
So on the 20th of October, we've opened 2 more spots, and the reason we say this is because you will be getting a bedroom here. You just don't come
Right,
over. We have to have a
take care
bedroom.
of
So
all of that for you.
So there's 2 more that we've just opened up because it was sold out, and now we said, hey, let's open this up. So if you are in Europe and you can make it over here, we're open for business, and we'd love to have you here.
Good. Once again, thank you very much for following our work and what we do.
Yes.
And greetings from the Netherlands.
Much love to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.